Stockholm International Peace Research Institute is every year presenting us with the figures for how much money the world is misusing on military purposes. And now it is way beyond $1.7 trillion. And these are official figures. Probably the figures are much higher.
You know, so many people are afraid of war. So many people suffer directly from war. And we know here in Europe the terrible damage that war does.
Speaking about IPB means to speak about a long history of peace and war. IPB was founded in the 19th century in the fight against the preparation of the First World War, the consequences of the Crimean War, and has its history till today as the biggest international network of organizations and initiatives against war, active for disarmament and for ban of nuclear weapons.
It began as a very general peace coordinating body, but in the last 10 years we've focused on one broad theme, which is disarmament for development, and in particular looking at the money spent on war, which we believe could better be spent on other things, on social development, on social justice, and especially on the challenge of climate change.
So this conference for IPB is important in the sense that we will share and concretize our visions. We will build on the experience from countries, from organizations, from individuals that have had the courage to do things differently.
This gathering at the end of September 2016 is going to be a historic event, I think, in the development of the peace movements, because we'll be reaching out to so many other constituencies. There are a lot of exciting things happening. We can't tell you them all yet, but we're going to have art, we're going to have culture, there'll be various different papers presented, there'll be a student and youth dimension to the conference, and we're hoping that there'll be a whole series of preparatory meetings around the world. So the process already starts now with events in South America, in Europe, in Asia and Africa, for example, also North America. So this is a global process, and we hope that it's going to really make a big impact.
Without the actions of the people, without the citizens' movement, and above all a people's movement, a peace movement, a worldwide peace movement, nothing, or quite nothing will happen in the disarmament process. So the next step is that I hope that we will have an agenda for actions at the end of the conference for the next maybe 2 or 5 years, which helps us developing a worldwide movement.